Greetings and welcome to your favorite channel, See Goes This and That, fellow crime enthusiasts. If you are new here, please subscribe and join our growing family of crime enthusiasts. Lovers of justice and truth seekers, we currently stand at 534 subscribers. We really need your subscription to take this channel to the top. So, we will highly appreciate if you can just press the subscribe button, as well as the bell button, to join us. In this video, we bring you the latest update on the highly anticipated Senzo Meyiwa Murder Trial. The trial has been filled with shocking revelations and intricacies that continue to captivate the public's attention. In today's update, we dive into the confusion created by the sick Advocate Thulani Mngomezulu's absence. The trial briefly resumed in the Gauteng High Court in Pretoria, focusing on the trial within a trial. The court was expected to address arguments related to the Automatic Vehicle Location (AVL) report, which the state intends to present as evidence. This report sheds light on the movements of a police escort responsible for transporting one of the accused, Bongani Ntanzi, on June 22, 2020. The defense, previously challenging the report, has alleged that Ntanzi was assaulted and coerced into confessing during the multiple stops made by the police escort. However, unforeseen circumstances arose at the start of the proceedings as Advocate Thulani Mngomezulu, Ntanzi's lawyer, was unable to attend due to illness. As a result, the defense unexpectedly abandoned its application challenging the report, and Sergeant Vusumuzi Mohoni prepared to testify regarding the AVL record's contents. State Prosecutor George Beloyi disclosed this development to the court, indicating that the witness examination on the AVL records would proceed without further dispute. However, in a surprising turn of events, Ntanzi's attorney, Sipho Ramaspil, indicated a change of stance, asserting that they now desired to discuss the matter through heads of argument. Ramaspil also expressed his unpreparedness, as he was not in possession of a new witness, as initially proposed by the state, since Mngomezulu was specifically hired to handle the trial within a trial aspect. Ramaspil stated that Mngomezulu would draft the heads of argument and be available to argue the matter on Monday. In the event that Mngomezulu remains unavailable, Ramaspil will proceed with the preparation of the heads of argument himself. Join us till the end of this video to witness the intricacies and developments surrounding the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all the latest events. We appreciate your support in bringing justice and truth to light. Please do stay tuned and see the confusion brought by the sick advocate.
Vehicle occasion.
Yeah.
Well, firstly, Advocate Mngomezulu is not here today, my lord. He's not well, but Mr. Ramusipili will address you on that. After we had adjourned, we were informed in the afternoon by the defense that the issue of leading the witness on the AVL records is no longer going to be disputed, and that it will no longer be necessary to file the heads. We then sent an email to your registrar to that effect, and also requested the registrar to communicate that message to you. But in the meantime, I think there are other developments as well that Mr. Ramusipili will address you on.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Mr. Ramsey.
As the court pleases, my lord, firstly confirmation that Advocate Mngomezulu phoned me last night informing me that he's not feeling well, therefore he was going to consult a medical practitioner today. And then indeed so, my lord, there was vacillation yesterday as to whether heads should be filed. At first I was instructed by Mr. Mngomezulu to say that there is no need. However, late around midnight, he then called me to say, upon reflection and further consultation, he is of the opinion that that matter still needs to be canvassed via heads. He's going to draft heads. He'll be available on Monday to argue that matter, my lord. As the court pleases.
Okay. Mr. Nisi?
so sure, Lord, whether I'm in a different environment. But what is happening is, with regard to the application that had to be moved by the state yesterday, I think it should be in these early hours of today. I think it was almost 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning when I checked on my system. I got information from the state that apparently the defense, in respect of in representation of accused number 2, has actually abandoned that application. They are no longer opposing the state's application, such that Mr. Mugane could also be led on the AVL records. So, on the basis of that, then I said, well, it means we'll be proceeding as normal today.
Okay.
With regard to Mr. I'm sorry about what befell Mr. Mngomezulu, but I'm not so sure, my lord, whether it will be a train smash, because my understanding excuse me, my lord.
A train smash?
Yes, I'm not so sure whether it will be a train smash.
If what is not happening?
I'm not so sure, because my understanding is that Mr. Mngomezulu and Mr. Ramusipili are conducting the defense of accused number 2 and 1 in tandem.
Yes.
Yes, such that the non-availability of Mr. Mngomezulu, I'm not sure whether it may be. Not so sure.
I don't know. What does Mr. Ramusipili say?
My Lord will specifically remember that Mr. Mngomezulu is retained purely for the trial within the trial. So he's in charge of this pass, my Lord.
So what are you saying?
I'm not in a position to proceed. Should it not be available on Monday, then I can proceed on Monday, my Lord. I can prepare.
Then today, because it's not available?
I didn't prepare. I got the message, my Lord, around 12 a.m. this morning. That's when I relayed it to my learned colleague, Advocate Thulani.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Mngomezulu.
I thought it is the issue of mixed feelings, because yesterday I learned about this abandonment yesterday. So I only hear now that the matter is going to.
The ghost has been resuscitated.
Yes. The issue has been resuscitated. So I'm in a difficult position, my lord. If Mr. Mngomezulu is going to argue this on Monday, then I think it is prudent that we argue the matter on Monday.
What was your initial agreement with Mr. Baloyi? Because Mr. Baloyi gave me the impression that all of you had agreed that it won't be necessary to object to the evidence to be led in respect of the AVL. That's the message I got. That all of you.
That was yesterday when we adjourned yesterday.
Yeah, so I took it, that's the agreement.
And then later it is abandoned, and then again it is coming back.
Okay, Ms. Msholo.
Thank you, my lord. My lord, yesterday I also received an email at 15:44, my lord, also saying that the defense has indicated that they will no longer be proceeding, my lord, with the objections. As a result, also I did not proceed with the drafting of the heads.
Yes.
And now that Mr. Mngomezulu is not available when this matter concerns him mostly, my lord, I'm also, my hands are tied because I need to consult to get proper confirmation and instructions from him as to what is the way forward. In the absence, my lord, I cannot be in a position to address this court properly.
Yes, Mr. Baloyi.
As a court, please, my lord, I did intimate to Mr. Ramusipili and to Advocate Mngomezulu that in the circumstances the state doesn't want to complicate the issues. We can let the issue of the AVL stand down. And I informed them in so many ways that there are other witnesses through whom we can hand the AVLs, and that we can then, for the sake of progress, my lord, just abandon the re-examination of the AVL. And also intimated to them that today we can proceed. There's a witness who's available, and this witness is writing exams next week Friday. If we can start today and then lead his evidence, we can make good progress on it.
But Mr. Ramsapidi says if Mr. Mngomezulu is not here, we can't proceed. Am I quoting you correctly, sir?
That is indeed so. That's what he also instructed me this morning. Mr. Court.
Who's the witness, Mr.?
It's female surgeon Mukhola, my lord. Mukhola.
She's writing exams.
Next week Friday, yes.
Friday.
Yes. And just to put my friends at ease, we can proceed on the basis that the state will no longer pursue the re-examination on the AVL. We will do that. We will canvass that issue through other witnesses. We can therefore proceed per normal with the next witness of the state. It will no longer be necessary to file the heads.
Yeah, apparently it will still be necessary. Is that not so, Mr. Ramsapidi?
It is very well so, my lord, because also we should recall AVLs do not exist in vacuum. They go together with the member's pocketbook and the particular car's logbook, my lord. So she is relevant. The registers that she uses are relevant, my lord, as the court places.
Yeah, Mr. Minister, am I correct when I say you were also going not to object after you got the message that accused number 2's counsel is abandoning the application?
Excuse me, madam. Oh, the question is directed to me.
Yes. Are you not in court?
No, I am here.
I see.
My hearing is a bit.
Yeah, you know, I'm saying,
Yes, ma'am.
so what is your pleasure? You are also now saying you want to object
With regard to?
the leading of the AVLO evidence.
No, my lord, our clients, our stance in accused number 3 on behalf of number 2 has always been very clear that we would abide by the decision of the court. There would not have been any meaningful argument that would have advanced to object.
Okay.
Yes.
Ms. Mshololo? Ason Mumalo? Mr. Mumalo? You're still objecting?
Yes.
That's your final statement.
It becomes difficult, my lord, because Mr. Mngomezulu is not here, because everything revolves around Mngomezulu. That is the counsel for accused number 2. So,
See, Ms. Mshololo,
so my hands are tied. Thank you.
Hands are tied. Mr. Mshololo, you also say you want to have a consultation with Mr. Mngomezulu.
Yeah, as the court pleases, my lord, my objections are subject to confirmation by Mr. Mngomezulu.
All right. You know, maybe I'm in a new world. You know, there was a time when an advocate of this court, when he told you that the time is 12 o'clock, you believed him. Today, if an advocate of this court says the time is 12 o'clock, I've got to actually check whether in fact it is 12 o'clock. You know, I don't come to court without preparing. I was preparing when I was phoned by my registrar to say, "Aye, the application is not going to take place because there's no more objection." So I also abandoned my preparation. I'm not the type of judge who comes to court not knowing what is going to happen. I peruse the law, as you know, the textbooks and everything, like you do, and I come here prepared and ready. Now, if an advocate of this court tells me that, tell the judge it's not necessary to prepare. You know what? That application, we're no longer objecting to it. So that's how I came to this court. Okay, it's just unfortunate. There are some persons who don't take this case serious. It's obvious. At 8 o'clock, no, it's not going to go ahead. at 2:30. Hey, you know what? I've changed my mind. It's going to go ahead. It looks like Reba Palafafi. Vuga Lala, Lala Vuga. You know that game of the Chinese? Balui, have you ever played it?
I know of it, Manot. I haven't played it, but I know of it.
Yeah, the Chinese man comes, he's got 2 numbers. There's a runner. And then the runner is a sort of an internal spy for him. He'll tell you, he played 17 on a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday again, you must play 17. And you all play 17. And of course he plays 1. You all lose. Okay, so we'll postpone to Monday. I'm sorry about this. Where's Mr. Sergeant Mokhano?
Manje insizwa zakithi ngisakhumbula ukuthi izolo njengoba kuye kwabizwa lo yafakazi omunye lo omunye lo bekafakaza kuye kwathiwa kunesicelo ekwamele abameli basidingide bakhulume nangaso namuhla leso sicelo leso asikwazi ukuthi singaqhubeka ngoba intathabusa bayibakhuluma bathi leso sicelo asisadingeki olunye udaba olubalekile ubaba Mngomezulu akaphathekanga kahle ushaya ucingo naye intathakusa ethi akaphathekanga kahle usayobona udokotela manje namhlanje akwazeki ukuthi singaqhubeka ngaleli cala siqhubeke njengayizolo ngoba nomeli osebenzisana nobaba Mngomezulu naye uthi ubaba Mngomezulu uyena oyikuthi ushayela leli bhasi ngaleli cala manje njengoba sisadinga idala elidaba lo balibiza utrial within a trial njengoba kusanala bufakazi manje ke ingathi ufakwa isicelo sokuthi icala lihlethiselwe emuva libuyiswe ngomsombuluko kodwa inkosi yenkantolo ayikasithathi leso sinqumo ayikasho ukuthi ngempela kuzoqhubekwa ngomsombuluko nayo inkosi yenkantolo manje iyafundisa ingane ezincane ukuthi kunomunye umdlalo obizwa ufafi umshayina kodwa angiyojula kulowo sizoqhubeka inkosi yenkantolo masiseqedwe ukusinika isinqumo as the court business thing.
Yes. Say, I'm sorry, we can't continue today because Mr. Mngomezulu is incapacitated physically, he's not able to come. So we will continue on Monday. I'm sorry about that.
Khoshi ya rena mamohlagare tlo khona go tswella pele ka baka la gore Khoshi Mngomezulu ga ikwe ga botse mamohla jwa tlo tswela pele ka moshukulu. Understood, my lord.
Mr. Balo, even the evidence of Sergeant Mohola, we can't continue with it because according to Mr. Ramsepidi, Advocate Mngomezulu is seized with a brief for the trial within a trial. So you can't call any evidence or witness without Mr. Mngomezulu being around. Okay. All right.
Manje umshushisi yena bekazilungisile ethi unomunye ufakazi namu kodwa ngoba umnumzana Mngomezulu akekho ngeke sikwazi ukuqhubeka ngoba uyena umnumzana Mngomezulu okwamele aqhubeke ngaleli cala. Niyezwa insizwa zakithi. Inkosi yenkantolo yona beyizilungiselela ukuthi iqhubeke ngecala. Futhi enye into ebalekile uthi kuyabonakala ukuthi bakhona abanye abantu ayingathi leli cala abalithatheli phezulu abafuna ukuthi leli cala liphele kodwa inkosi yenkantolo ayizange ithi Mngomezulu yena ongafuna icala liqhubeke kodwa ithe abanye abantu ingathi leli cala abalithatheli phezulu.
Okay, finally then, any person among the counsels who still wants to object to the evidence of the AVL must prepare heads of argument, okay, including the state. Monday we shouldn't come here and say, well, I thought we're not going to go on, therefore I didn't do ABC. Any counsel who wants to object must come here having been prepared. And if you don't obviously object, fine, you can let the court move. Okay.
Usenkantolo itshela wonke umuntu ukuthi bameli nomshushisi nomsombuluko nize nizilungisile ukuthi uma ingabe nina nisazofuna ukubuza ngalolu daba lolu le-AVL leliyana ekuthiwa imoto mayihamba uma iphezulu iyabonakala kuthiwa beze bazilungiselele kungabi nomuntu ozoza athula ingoma esingayithuli ngomsombuluko.
Okay, the court will then adjourn.
Thanks for watching. Till then, crime enthusiasts. Love to you all. Cheerio.